Once upon a time, a young Michael found himself growing up to be a little bit socially awkward, shy, and just timid. For a very long time, I just didn't have the confidence within myself to speak loudly, to raise my voice. It made me very, very uncomfortable and socially conscious, awkward. I didn't like it at all. And so I developed this quiet voice, this timid voice that somehow, ironically, people started to like. They found it soothing, relaxing, gentle, calm, whatever. So naturally, I decided that it made sense for me to pay attention to those comments and work on my voice. If this was something that people enjoyed, could I make it more of an enjoyable experience? Can I develop my voice, my throat to be something that was a force or something good, something enjoyable, you know? So I started an Instagram page, I changed my TikTok and decided I was going to ask people to send me things to practice, read, say, a whole bunch of stuff for me to get better using this instrument of mine. The requests trickled in, a comment here, a comment there, do this, do that. And I recorded myself rehearsing these lines to then eventually get a right take, which I'll take and post it as, cool, I've done this request. I then just had a bright idea of taking the entire recording session, an hour, maybe more than an hour, and posting it as a podcast. So if anyone wanted to witness my journey into this domain, they could go back and watch it and see like, oh yeah, this is how he was. This is how he sounded like all those years ago. It's been a fun thing so far, but the scope of it has increased, right? It's no longer just me sitting in my bedroom and recording some stuff. No. I've traveled abroad. I've recorded things with authors, musicians, poets, right? The scope of it is just evolving. And I'm tired. We'll come to that later. What started as a practice session for me reading a small request somewhere in a comment section has now become, Michael, I want to film with you. As fun and as cool as that is, you have to realize after I filmed for like 1 hour is like an additional 3 hours of editing that I have to do. Because why? This is not a national podcast. I don't get money like that, okay? So I still have to take time to go through everything and make it appetizing and find ways to clip it so that it can go on social media. It's a bit of a draining operation, but we still will do it. That's what the Whispers and Growls podcast is going to be going forward. I want to make it clear that this is what it is. It's a space for us all to have a voice, for us all to read poetry, music, lyrics, anything literature and voice acting related. I want this to be a space for it. And if you want to find yourself sitting next to me, growling with me, reading with me, then help me figure out how best to do that. And I have a full-time job, guys. I'm a software engineer. There's a 9 to 5 and then there's a 5 to 9. And if I travel to you, then it's a whole operation. I like to think that people like to come on here to also have this as a platform to read things, to show people cool things, art, literature, words, their voices. And I'd like to keep this going, but the current level I'm doing things and the current level I do my entire creative thing is not really sustainable. And I need you to give me some hints, some help, some guidance to how best this can go forward if it's supposed to keep going forward. Because, like I said, I'm not getting paid. I need help, guys. I need funding, I need sponsorship, I need something. So yes, that's what Whispers and Growls is all about. Voice acting, literature, poetry, storytelling essentially, and finding the best instrument to do that with. So now that you know what Whispers and Growls is about, I hope you enjoyed the next few episodes. Whatever happens, whoever I have on, one day it could be you, who knows. Anyways, stay alive, and I'll see you in the next episode.